Alright, let's see what we got going on today, guys. Welcome to the stream. If you come chat along, yeah, you can answer, just do that as well. Gonna have a quick look at some of the bits and bobs on here. Since the last seen you, I done a various cosmetic stuff. If you pop in the chat, say hello, whatever, you know, it's always cool to do so like that. Alright. Okay, so New Japan's done some stuff there. We got, sorry, don't mean to hit the mic. Alright, so New Japan is the Best of Super Juniors. Let's have a quick look at what the results of that was. It's down here somewhere. Yeah. There we go. Alright, Super Juniors. Oh, gonna double click that one. So Amazing Red Gabriel Kid, Yuma Yota Tsuchi, Ryujio Takahashi and Dokai, Ryu Lee, Clark Connors, alright. Gato and Jado. Why would they be wrestling? And okay, Gato and Jado wouldn't actually be working, but whatever. So we start the show with El Desperado and Kanemura defeating Roppongi 3K for the title. So new champions there. I believe that's Suzuki-gun. Chaos defeating Ishii and Yoshihashi defeating Nagata and the Great Bash Heel, GBH. Evil and Sanada defeated Tengoji. Kenta defeated Bushi. Takaguchi versus Ishimori defeated Ishimori. Takahashi defeated Taka for the IWGP. Right, I don't see why Taka's in the title, but okay. Then Kenta defeated Takaguchi to win the Best of Super Juniors. Interesting. And Naito defeated Suzuki-san to retain the Intercontinental Champion. And Okada defeated Tanahashi in the main event for a 99. And 1 week in, I've got a 99 to compete with in New Japan already. Alright, In Your House takeover, that is. Let's have a look. Jesus Christ, look at this show. Alright, pre-show galore. We had the grizzled young veterans defeating Jake Atlas and Mansoor. Not a bad tag team option. Tony Nese defeated Rick Booge. Fabian Aichner defeated Raul Mendoza. Bronson Reed defeated Araya Davari. And Marcel Barthel and Jack Gallagher. Jack must have joined Takada Imperium. Defeating Dio Madden and Scott Garland. And Dakota Kai defeated Casey Catanzaro. We kick it off with Johnny Gargano mocking Tommaso Ciampa. Finn Balor and attacked Adam Cole. Baby. And then Jesse Kamer defeated Sari and Kavita Devi. Backstage segment with Pete Dunne. Backstage with Scarlett. Chelsea Green defeated Caitlin Carter. The Horsewomen defeated Xia Li and Santana Garrett via DQ. The backstage segment with Master Regal. Cameron Grimes and the Singh Brothers defeated Drake Maverick, Danny Burch and Oney Lorcan. And then we got Rhea Ripley defeating Io Shirai, Tegan Nox and Candice LeRae. Not a bad match that would have been like. Keith Lee defeating Killian Dane, Pete Dunne and Joaquin Wilde for the retain the NXT North American Championship. The Velveteen Dream defeated and Kushida, defeated the Undisputed Era. Full on shock the system. Era then attacked the franchise players. I'm not sure who they are, so we'll have to have a look at that. Charlotte hyped up video hyped up Charlotte versus Shotzi. Then Charlotte quite easily, I'm guessing, defeated Shotzi Blackheart. And then Adam Cole and Bebe defeated Finn Balor in a ladder match to retain the title in 1981. Fuck's sake. Right, let's have a quick look here. Anything else we should look at? Kenta obviously won the Super Juniors. NWA have hired Fit Finlay. I'm going to send out Fit Finlay a thing as well, see if we can get him as a road agent. Do a written deal, but not exclusive, so we can work elsewhere. 3 years, yeah, never involved yet. Yeah, we'll go with that. Try and get him a new team. Yoki Santamaria, I think that's how you say that, defeated, and Strong Machine J are now known as the Sharpshooters, along with KZ and Dragon Deer, who are announced as the Elite. The Elite. Alright. Hugo Silvanovich has joined IWRG. Got a graduate in DDT. So yeah, I think that's Suzuki-kun. Oh yeah, here, new teams in NXT. So Kushida and Velveteen Dream are the franchise players. And Marcel Barthel and Jack Gallagher now know Perfect Storm. Interesting. Impact have disbanded the Rascals. That's harsh. They're quite a good team. And Farah Bala and Kylie Ray are working as a team called Crime and Punishment. Okay. We also got rid of Desi Hisquall. Alright. A quick look there for 0-1 got rid of the Verdun Murders. Interesting. Evolve have a new team out there. Stephen Wolf and John Davis. New team in Shimmer as well. Of Elaine Black and Ruby Reyes. I'm not going to look at the Championship of Hollywood or the GCW. I'm not particularly bothered, to be honest with you. The Confederation, though, in Fight Club Pro is Zach Gibson and Kyle Fletcher, Lee Hunter and Jim Hunter. So that's obviously a one. Elijah Burke has joined Evolve. And we got an addition in DTU of Los Mexican Power, being a new member with Aero Boy. Is there anything? No, I'd say that was about it. Alright. So, we'll look, see what we got going on. Storylines though, no solid. Yeah, well, we got a couple of days before show, so let's skip that. I'm gonna do that. While we do that, I'm gonna away from the microphone as much as I can anyway. Open this can up. There we go. Alright, I'm not entirely sure if there's anything much I need to do. I think everyone's hired and got gimmicks, and I did the movesets off air and that as well, so that's all good. But, you know, who knows what's going to happen. Alright. Oh, they had Fastlane last night. Alright, so let's have a look at that after we look at our emails. Nyla Rose was hired by NWA, not a problem with that. That'll be a handshake deal, it is. Peter Parks has been offered off. Who is the the Blade in AEW? Been offered a contract with Smash and NCW, so that's fair enough. All right, let's have a look at the Fastlane then. So we start off Fastlane. Shorty G defeats Riddick Moss. Ruby Riott defeats Bianca Belair. Humberto Carrillo defeats Akira Tozawa. Sorry. Murphy defeats Jinder Mahal, and Cesaro MVP defeat Matt Riddle and Mustafa Ali by DQ. The actual show is Sasha Banks defeats Liv Morgan and Natalya. An interview with Triple H. Shayna Baszler defeats Nikki Cross. An interview with The Miz. Alexa Bliss then defeats Carmella. That's an excellent match. Not a bad match actually, 69. Mung. Alright, an interview with Edge, a backstage segment with Kofi Kingston, then Owens and Usos defeat Rude, Garza and Theory. That's a nice little team. By DQ. Backstage segment with Kane, backstage segment with Morrison, backstage interview with Undertaker. Then Bayley defeats Naomi to retain a SmackDown Women's title. Apparently there's a lot. Yep. An interview with Brock Lesnar, backstage segment with Kevin Owens, backstage segment with Bobby Lashley. Daniel Bryan defeated Shinsuke Nakamura, interview with The Fiend, backstage segment with Big E. The Fiend then defeats The Big Show, backstage with Booker T. Roman Reigns then defeats AJ, Aleister Black and King Corbin in a tables match. Because why not? Thanks for the follow there, Daniel Alexandre. Didn't catch the rest of the name, but I appreciate the follow. Yeah, I feel hyped Jeff Hardy and Dolph Ziggler, backstage segment with Paul Heyman. Jeff Hardy defeats Dolph Ziggler for the IC title, so that's pretty cool. So they retain it. Asuka video hype for Asuka and Charlotte. Asuka then defeats Charlotte Flair to retain the Raw Women's title. On there it is. Nope, I've lost my spot. Where are we? There we are. Video hypes Braun and Seth, where Braun defeated Seth to retain the Universal title. Video hypes Drew versus Mysterio, where Drew defeats Mysterio to retain the title. And the Braun and Seth match actually was the best match of the night, which was only 1 point better than NXT. So look at that as you will. Triple A team's not forced by. Mike Rotunda joins NWA. Actually, fuck it, let's see if we can get a Mike Rotunda on a deal for Road Agent as well. Casey is elected that he can move. Bull Nakano has agreed a deal. That's pretty cool. Hugo Savanovic is also trying to crash. Yuha Nation, who is Apollo Crews, now interested in new areas. The Unwanted over in Evolve, they've disbanded. The Uprising have ended as well. Eve. And that is about it on that one. Like I say, I don't particularly think I've got anything else to do until the shows, so it's pretty much set up.
Hey yo!
Hey yo! What's up, boss? How you doing? So many hackers in this world. Oh, we have a new stable in WWE, The Pride. Braun Strowman and the Usos. That is a fun team. We'll have a look at the rest of the news and the results from Monday Night Raw. In a moment, what I'm going to do is have a look at this AIW show, and I had a House Hell show. Fair enough. It's what it is. Ready for the follow there, Super Midge, I'm going to say. Let's have a look at the first refusal. Oh, I've got a... Well, isn't that ironic? I have a graduate. I didn't even know I had a dojo. But yeah, let's have a look. As a recent Nightmare Factory graduate, excellent. You have first refusal option of signing Wanda Hogan. She's valued around $2.2 grand a month. So let's have a look through the profile. Wanda Hogan is a technical striker trained at the Nightmare Factory, who turned pro in June 2020. The Californian is 5'5" and 133 pounds, and can be used as a babyface or a heel. She uses the Summer Toe Hold as a regular finisher. Excellent. That's pretty cool, that. Right, let's have a look. Look at that. Some pretty good scores for brawling straight out the books and technical. Charisma and microphone, yeah, we could probably... Stamina, yeah. Resilience is nice and hard. Okay, yeah, we'll bring her on, and... I mean, I don't have a developmental, that's the only issue, really. But we'll bring her on, and... let her, she can work elsewhere as well if she wants to. 3 years... Let's put it as free. Hold on. That's good, check the scores, but what's the personality? A loner and a smoker. Not terrible, a loner. Yeah. Mildly negative natural impact on backstage. Negative effect, morale effects are slightly amplified. rarely become involved in it. So okay, yeah, we'll just make the deal. Well, you know, yeah, fuck it. It's about standard, I think. Pretty much, mate. Yeah. Essentially, just like Football Manager, you can take your company you've got, obviously the mods for real world ones and stuff like that, and you can literally run the entire roster, create teams, stables, title. You know, your titles are here as well, and everything. And then you run shows, and you know, based on how you book it and what the crowd's like, you get scores, and you just can continue and become. Only difference is, I guess, there's no real like, you know, you don't win the league or anything like that. It's just you run until you're good. But yeah, man, it's pretty much, yeah, Football Manager, something like that. Hey Ren, thanks for the slap, man. But yeah, the Super Mage, it's very much like that. Alright, let's have a quick look. So let's have a look at the new there, let's have a look at Raw. They open the show with Dijakovic defeating Bo Dallas. Backstage with Big Show, backstage with Owens, an interview with The Fiend, backstage with Booker. Because that would have been loads of fun to watch that. Cesaro defeated Mojo Rawley, of course he did. And Asuka and Sasha Banks confront each other. Interview with Cena. Baszler defeats Cross. Interview with Heyman. The Street Profits defeat Carrillo and Rude. When did they turn Carrillo heel then? I must have missed that. To retain the Raw titles, Corbin, Roman, and Drew defeat Owens and the Viking Raiders. Cheers, man. Alright. So we got Bobby, we got Ken doing interviews. Rey Mysterio and Elias, Lashley and Andrade, Asuka and Banks, and then The Fiend defeats AJ and Sammy in the cage. Fuck it out. Like, killing people, man. Alright. The divorce. Chino Campino's got a story, man. Anything interesting? I don't think there is, to be honest with you. Nah, man, ain't nothing on there. Alright. So let's go to Wednesday, see what happens on that one. No problem, man. Appreciate it. Calvin, you enjoy yourself, man. Alright. At least that's a retirement and not a death. That could be nice. Alright. Dark Figures 0.2. It's not bad for Dark, I think. That's only on YouTube, so you know. And then we got a notification here. Mike Rotunda. Yeah, man. What Mike does that? Offering. Alright. Mike, where you at? Nope. There you are, lovely. Good. 21 years old. Alright. Alright, so we got guys retired as well. Got lots of GTs have disbanded. Shane Douglas is retiring from in-ring action. Might be worth having a look if he's any good. The road agent. I can never remember what the stats I'm looking at for road agents are, to be honest with you. I think it changed in this version of the game. And know psychology still has a part to play in it, which isn't terrible. As his respect and reputation. I don't know. Okay, let's have a look, see what the handbook says anything. I don't think it's gonna, but alright, doesn't help. Nope, none of that's helping. Never mind. I'll have a look into it. Yes. I might even bring him out on Mars, I don't know. Charlie Haas retiring from in the ring at 48, fair enough. So was Jacques Rougeau Jr., although that looks a lot like just who I thought was Jacques Rougeau. Alright. Bram is newly single after him and Camille broke up. I don't. That might be interesting if that. See, that's the first time I've had a breakup where I haven't ended up with like one of them was cheating on someone as well. So that's always an interesting one. Lloyd Cat has joined the WWE and will be sent to NXT UK. Okay, I'm not sure who Lloyd Cat is. LK Messenger. No, still not bringing any bells. No, I don't know. No, give me a chance to grow some hair and a piercing, that would be me. Less of a beard, of course. Alright. And Joe Nelson, who looks about 2 years old. Ah, it's the second kid life cost. Well, that makes sense. Yeah, that's a good pickup for NXT UK then. Alright. I think that's pretty much it. There's no notifications for shows other than the main event, which was Alexa defeated Nikki, Charlotte interview, Humberto Carrillo and Bo Dallas defeated Dijakovic and Grand Metalik. Big Show and Kane, Cesaro and Fink and Shane Thorne defeated Mojo Rawley and the Viking Raiders, and Charlotte Flair defeated Lacey Evans. Alright. So a quick look at the. Actually, let's have a look at the E as a company. Because if they've turned Humberto, I may have missed a couple of things. Well, keep pressing on one then. Alright. So, yep, let's have a look at this. That's only thing that's new is the Pride, which I'll figure out some sort of pick for that and add it to the system at a later date. Tag teams, nothing new, and obviously all of them are there even if they're not active. So Humberto must have been turned heel, but I don't think Humberto was a good heel. Yeah, heel. I can't see whether he's any good at heel. Other than there, no, doesn't say. Fair play. Alright. Right, let's book the shows. Jacksonville, Florida, makes sense, you know. Where else could be? Alright, oh, we got backstage incidents. So Rich Knox did hilarious road stories. Excellent. QT Marshall and Hannah J tapped on tips for psychology. Alright. And Kenny Omega organized. Oh shit! Kenny said he's willing to put over Sammy Guevara for 3 matches. So I got a first promise of this game, and it's Kenny Omega saying he'll put over Sammy Guevara 3 times. and will expire in 5 months. So that's class. So an opportunity there to do a little feud between them. That's interesting. So I like that. But we'll maybe build to that. Hey Ryan, welcome to the stream. But yeah, pretty much, yeah. I can't think of anyone unless I brought someone in that was negative. I think Tessa Blanchard and maybe a negative one that I've brought in. But yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. I think. All right. So we're gonna go with SCU. We're gonna go Daniels, I think. Good classic route. The Butcher and the Blade, and no, not the Dark Orders, because let's put the Natural Nightmares in there. Yeah, I remember you mentioning that you had an incident with Parkland drug and painkillers, but yeah, I'm not one to drug test unless it comes up anyway. Like it's set, yeah, it's set, but I know Steve Jones 313, who's also in the chat, he every game he does, he starts off with a comprehensive drug test on everyone. Anyone for hard drugs is, and I believe to a certain extent, soft drugs as well, I think as well, is sent to rehab. But every single game, no matter what mod, I mean, he's playing a 97 mod, as he's, you know, boss, you're playing a 97 mod, and I guarantee you've done it in that one. How on earth did you do that? Like, how did you survive a 97 one with drugs? It's like during a new 85 with steroids. I don't really care about the winners in this. Winners. Open map. Oh, right. That's probably for the best, mate. This is a storyteller match. Am I able to? Is it a... Ah. Yeah, I'm not saying him. I'll send him to rehab for harder stuff and that. Soft drugs are fine. Right. So are you doing an RTG rather than a Steve? Yeah. Custom company route. Yeah. RTG. Yeah. Road to Glory. All right, that makes sense. And I know I caught you Steve there, but I was trying to just set Steve Jones 313 out before I had a chance to. Alpha Omega Wrestling. So Jericho and Kenny, yeah. That and we'll, yeah, let's throw a main eventer in the no, I didn't think so. I think Kenny was about 10 years old at that point, so yeah, but Jericho could have maybe, you know, if he wasn't in 97, he would have maybe just got to WCW wrestling. Alright, so it's like you chose the product that's closer to that, like episode. Sorry, I got really itchy nose, so I do apologize. Like it's like episodic series or something like that. Around 96, yeah, that's what I was thinking. I think it was like in WCW for like 3 months or that. Yeah. I think it was 3 to 4 months he was in WCW, and sorry, ECW. Then he jumps over to WCW in about I want to say October time '96. I think it was only there for 3 years. And he said it was fucking horrible. All right. What I want to do is I want to have. Oh, Cage has jumped up considerably in pop. Now Star, that should make it, and Mr. Brody Lee. So I want to have Cage absolutely annihilate a smaller. No, that's the wrong one. Yeah, let's have a look. I want a face as well. Sure, it's gonna be Michael. Ironically, I don't know. It could be I don't know, it could be a little easier due to the fact that, well, it's harder in one aspect, you haven't got the broadcasting. But it's easier in one on the other aspect of not having the competition of Japan or in America. Canada's probably maybe the sneakiest option of all to do like an RTG, because you've got a good fan base and you've got like some spillover to the Americas, so you can get TV at some point. But you know, it's how this game works half the time, I swear. That's it, let's book the burial match. And I want a women's match, let's do a women's tag team. Well, yeah, there is that as well, but I mean, if you're on that small of a thing, I wouldn't be. Well, pay-per-view events, the same thing essentially. I would just try and work it so that it would be like I would do my event shows rather than a Sunday or a Saturday. I'd do it like a Friday. See if that made any difference and see if it opened up the availability. Because like 97, all shows were usually a Sunday night for major shows. So, you know, Raw, SmackDown, or whatever, you probably won't get that sort of talent anyway. But to be fair, just rework the Diaz to see what happens. Let's do a women's a women's 4-way tag team match. And I think so. Alright. So we're gonna go with faces to start off with. This is just to get some people debuted. We'll throw Shida in there with Tenille Dashwood. Let's throw. Yeah, it's an interesting one where apparently it's a bit like Lethal Lottery where it's random and like the matches are drawn randomly, because isn't it Cameron or Ariana Andrew is teaming with Nyla Rose versus Tenaya Conti and I can't remember, I think it's Anna Jay actually, as it airs tonight or starts tonight, one of the two on YouTube. But I think it's an interesting idea, the randomness and that aspect of it. There's some other rules that I can't remember. There's I think I posted a thing on their Instagram, which when things are loading, I might have a quick glance and see what they are. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, I'm honestly not sure how Cameron got the call, because I would not have thought of her in the industry anymore, to be honest with you. But Tenaya and Anna would be a hell of a team. It'd be a real fun team. I'm going to throw Shirley and Melissa, who I've named Alyssa Flash, in here with Brie Presley. And we're going to throw Priscilla Kelly in there with Boogie Nova. If they work out, I've got myself a little golf team. Possibly, yeah. Or I mean, maybe she was just friends with Brandy as well, so that could be, Brandy reach. If you want to do it, we've got this, So. Alright. Hold that there. And then we'll do look at the angles in here. There's some. So we'll throw Cody. Yeah, it'd be interesting if it did do that, because I mean, I'm a massive fan of Ali. I have been since, I think, I'll be honest with you, about 6 months just before she signed with Impact, I found out about, you know, Cherry Bomb and that. And I think she's a hell of a talent. I think she's got a lot of future, a lot of potential. And I like the fact that I liked her as a heel as the Bunny. I thought she was great. But I missed maybe 2 weeks, and then she was suddenly in a relationship with QT Marshall, and I like, what? Her and Brandy would be interesting because you could do a swerve and just have Brandy be the heel of the whole thing. But yeah, it would be quite cool to see them on opposite sides, I have to admit. It's just, I don't know, it's one of those things where it's just kind of like, yeah, because I mean, her and the Blade, they're married, I believe, aren't they? And at least that's my understanding. Obviously, I don't know if anything's happened in the meantime. She seems, I mean, I follow her on Instagram, and I know that she's, I mean, she got my heart straight away purely because she's, you know, she's a pretty blonde from Canada, so she's going to capture my heart. If anything to know about Geek is that Geek has a thing for blondes from Canada, not just Canadian girls in general. Alright, Cody, let's do Cody, Brandy, and I'm going to put Britt Baker in this as well because I think Britt got a bump last time with her entertainment skills, so I'm kind of hoping that this might help out her. We'll just call it that, yeah. I mean, it's dark, it doesn't need to be something special. We'll throw it there. I mean, let's have Kenny backstage with Hangman. And then we'll do Kenny on backstage with Hangman. Then let's have Dax and Cash bump into them. Scripted all the time. Backstage meeting. Elite. That's actually a match they announced for this week's Dynamite. Is the Elite of Hangman Omega and the Young Bucks with FTR versus the entire Dark Order of Nana Jay, I think. Could be a really cool little match as well, because I know there's obviously a lot of hype around when will the Young Bucks face them. But for me more, it's, I would love to see just FTR do what they continue doing, having great matches, and then also hint at the Four Horsemen sort of angle they look as if they're going to do at some point, which seems to be Tully, FTR, and Spears, but I have no idea who the fourth wrestler is going to be. It'll be interesting how that's going to go. I've not heard any rumours either, to be honest with you. If you were going to put a fourth into that situation, FTR, Spears, along with Tully as in the JJ role, who would you do? Because I know plenty of good opportunities out there. Sean, Taz. Nope, Taz on commentary, so we don't really do that. We'll do MJF. Yeah, I mean, I like what they're doing with MJF in this whole, you know, because MJF AEW deserves better. And he's going after Mox, so it would work. It really would. I kind of don't want to seem saddled though at the same time as, you know, as the leader of a faction. Rather, I think it would take too much away from MJF himself, which is a weird thing, because back in the day, to put a shine on someone, you would put them in a faction as a leader. You know, it worked for Rick, for everyone else. Yeah, good hand. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. It would definitely work as the old routine, because Spears takes that role of the Arn/Barry Windham. FTR is obviously the great tag team that's there, and MJF as the leader still. You've got But then does Wardlow go along as well? And then, you know, it's obviously the 5 of them, well, 6 of them, including Tully. So I don't know. It's an interesting one. I'm hoping they go outside the box and don't go, you know, maybe give us something different. But at the same time, they have been playing it quite safe compared to what initially we thought we were going to get for. Oh yeah, you're going to eventually split Wardlow, but I don't know if has he got the ability to make it on his own. He's definitely got some in-ring ability, he's got a presence about him, but is there more to him that we haven't seen yet? Alright. Alright, so that is dark. So that's what we're going to go dark, so let's have a book analysis. What's this tell me? They're all being used too much. Which I can understand, because they are lower. Like, the women's division obviously hasn't got much perspective on it at all. The Butcher the Blade, building them up. QT Marshall obviously is the lower end of the spectrum as well. I apologize, I've got a really bad itch there on my nose. So, let's start the show. 68, Cash Wheeler performed poorly. Okay. And my benefits with a hot catchphrase, which is probably hold my beer, or cowboy shit. Obviously, flavor of the month as well. Alright. 45. I'll take a 45. I wasn't expecting that. Alright. But Shida and Dashwood defeat the rest of them. Very good. Black Lotus got an awful for old school face. I think that's because I was going to change that. Okay. Didn't particularly thrilled with seeing Black Lotus, Brie Presley, or Boogie Nova. Okay. Flash got a very good. Kelly got a very good, and so did Boogie Nova. No chemistry issues, so we might have a little put them together. Boogie Nova need to get a rub. Brie Presley, I'm going to push her a little bit, but maybe in the pre-shows. And Black Lotus is the same as well. Debuting 4 people, well, 5 people there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And getting only 1 bad gimmick. I'll take that. I mean, it's a really bad one, but we'll take that. 76 for that. That's what I like to see. Alright, it's improving things. Huh, alright. Well, we'll work on that. So that must be something someone's been missed at some point. Okay, you know, 56 Joe Claw. Boom. Brandy was a weak one on this. Cody had benefit from book support. Alright, nice. And then SCU2 defeated Butcher and Blade in the National Nightmares. Didn't realize that was an elimination. Well, okay, I'll take it. Great chemistry tag team specialist. Buddy did some good work. Brandy Rhodes did some good work. That's fine by me. Ironic enough, it was the main. I think it was the middle match that was the best one. That's a 56. That's fine. All right, let's book the main show. What I'm going to do though, first things is, where is Brian Cage? Heel. So I must have Taz as a face still. Yep. All right. Oh, that is a much better heel. Alright. So, Also, for those who were at the last stream or watched the that stream on YouTube, I would like to just let you know I have gone through and done what I said I did with the roster. All they've got movesets are all correct as well. And the stable, I came up with a stable idea for MJF, ironically enough. And we're calling it the Aces. I'm not going to show you it just yet, or who's in Team Taz, because I don't have Ricky Starks. He joined after this mod was created. But we will probably put a bid in for Ricky Starks. Because I'm going to show you, there'll be some moments in this I think the Aces will actually show up. We'll do a 4-way match right now. Let's just do well-knowns. So we're going to throw in Archer and Darby, and then we're going to throw in recognizable. Let's have Hero debut in this match, along with let's put Scorpio in this. The other two are the masters, put Scorpio in this one. Alright. We'll do a 40 minute. Yeah, okay. This. I know I need to do a wild brawl for the product, that's a problem. So we've got a wild brawl or Mayhem though. I'm sure Mayhem. Or was it a car crash? We'll just do wild brawl and I'll see if I can get a good promo beforehand. Alright, and the victor will be Lance Archer. Yeah, Archer, open. That'll work for me. And Malenko's booking it, lovely. I should have took QT away from being a Brandon Cutler. I should have gone through the road agent directly. Alright, so that'll do that. Then we'll main event, we're gonna have tag team match. We're gonna have the major star. We're gonna have Cody and Mox. No, Cody and Broken Matt Hardy versus Jericho and Mr. Brody Lee. A nice 18 minutes. Let's throw in. Oh, who's gonna win this one? So Mr. Brody Lee win it. Steal the show. Open. Yeah, and we will. Mike Rotunda. No, we're gonna give it on the main event. Lovely. All right. Then let's do a 4-way where we'll have no, we'll do a tag team where we'll have Mox and a partner of his choosing, which will be the debuting Sami Callihan, or Switchblade Connection, and they would team up against Team Taz's Brian Cage and Team Taz's Mr. Suplex Jeff Cobb. Fucking love Jeff Cobb. Alright. They can go at it. We'll give Cage the win. Open storytelling, but we'll make it so that there's a painted. Or cheap? No. Do a tainted one, and because of a manager interference, which obviously is the human suplex machine himself. That. Alright. No one kicked off. That's always a good sign. Let's do a let's do a women's title match. That's Shida, isn't it? So let's do Shida. And I need all receptions. So Shida, and let's do it versus. Yeah, let's put Mary Logan in there. And we'll have Shida win, open match. And we'll do it as a flash pinfall. Yeah. I didn't check who they got. Billy. Let's actually give this one to Mike. Yeah. That was what, Dean? Yeah, Dean. And this one is Dean again. Give that to Jerry Lynn. Alright. The first angle I'm going to book is going to be the debut of Tessa Blanchard. To attack Shida. Selling on it, yeah. So Tessa debuts and attacks Shida. We'll book that there, we'll put it there. Alright. Let's just have a brawl between Mox. Okay, Brian Cage. There we go. Sammy and Jeff Cobb. Mox and Sammy continue the brawl with Team Stars. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is just a nice way to set up the main event always for me is to set up an angle at the beginning of the show. So we'll do Cody Jericho, Broken Matt Hardy, and Mr. Brody Lee. So challenges are made for whatever the pay-per-view is called. I think it's Fighter Fest. Fighter Fest, and tonight. Alright. So we'll do that. Let's stay there. Is it Fighter Fest the next one? Yeah, Fighter Fest is the next one. And we've got the chance, we've got the matches pre-booked, but it's always good to be official on TV. We need to do the tag team angle in some way, so what we'll do is we'll have FTR, so Dax and Cash, Nick, Matt, Kelly, and obviously Hangman. What we'll do is we'll have them we'll have them actually just have FTR disrupt, being the elite taping leads to brawl and match. Fighter Fest. Lovely. I'll do a 7-minute one, hopefully that'll be enough to carry that one. We'll throw it there. Right, so we've normally got half an hour to, just over half an hour to book. Alright. I'm gonna throw Britt Baker into just a quick angle, I think. So Britt Baker and Reba. No, because fuck it. I don't care if she's on opposite sides. And also she will be back soon for her division. Didn't put Rebel in that, did I? Yeah. Alright. And I'm not going to book her with anything because she'll get annihilated in the because she hasn't got. I don't think she's got many skills in that in any other department that I'm looking for really. We'll move that there. Then I'm going to have just a nice one-on-one match. It's going to be MJF taking on not OC, but that's gonna be an idea for no match. We'll do Jungle Boy. Right. Let's quickly check the road agents again. Nope. Dustin, yeah, you can take that one. Dean, yeah, it's fine. Mike, yeah. Jerry, lovely. Alright, on. Done these matches, I know that. Yeah, Mike. Nope. CD, yeah, CD, not that one. I know we've done that one. And then we'll do another match, and it will be a six-man tag. It'll be the best friends. Who will take on Death Triangle. That's literally how we'll open the show. I do want to get some dark matches going though. And also debut. I want debut on here, so I might take a couple minutes off a couple of something else because I'm gonna have MJF with yeah, I'm gonna have the actual debut of the Aces. So here we go. Aces debut and leave leave Jurassic Express played out. So we're going to take Tully off that one and do it with Jungle Boy. I have a feeling Jungle Boy's probably going to lose. Luchasaurus and Marcos.
These are 10 things to never say on a first date. Take note.
Okay, I will do.
Oh yeah, I believe in reproductive rights too, especially for guys. Have you heard of the men's rights movement?
Okay, that's clever.
No. Don't order that. You're probably the last person in this room who needs any more carbs tonight.
Good way to get it slapped, so I'm with you on that one, man. Alright, I need...
Hey, you want to meet my parents next weekend? You remind me so much of my mom. I'm not racist, but...
Alright, yeah, so let's do a couple of pre-show matches as well, so I'm gonna do...
You probably haven't heard of him. I don't think they teach Kierkegaard in the state schools.
Alright.
Be right back. I just have to do a number 2.
Throw a women's match in there.
Let me tell you all the intricate details about my recent financial troubles.
Let's do actually a woman's...
Not counting what's probably going to happen later. How many other guys from Tinder have you slept with?
6. These are just female. All.
Can I take this call? It's my ex.
So yeah, I'm a Nova. Madison Rain, I'm going Ashley Rain.
Probably nerdcore.
Okay, Nova, no. Just get Havoc, yeah, we'll throw her there. Let's see what we've got on Wanda Hogan. Tanara Coti. And let's debut. Actually, no, let's put Penelope Ford in there. Alright, another match. Let's. So, let's have a quick look at this. Who? Exclude booking there and angle. Ori wrestled. Let's do the Hybrid 2. Private Party, the Butcher and the Blade, and gonna have to be Proud and Powerful, yeah. Alright, because the Good Brothers, I'm gonna do it on TV, but I'm trying to. I need some TV. I might have to expand TV actually. Didn't click pre-show there, did I? Okay. Nope. There we go. Alright. Booking analysis. Mary Logan slightly overused. Slightly is not too bad. Alright. Just have a look to see if there's anyone I could debut on a pre-show. No, everyone's pretty much either doing something or not. Gonna be debuting. So let's just do a one-on-one match with Kay and someone. So that's in K, and let's throw her against Big Swole, yeah. Pre-show. And what got left? 11 minutes. Nah, that's no point. Alright. Yeah, let's have a look to see how this goes then. Alright, terrible, yep. Got a poor for Allysin Kay, so that's not great, but she'll improve that, I know she will. Okay, Hybrid 2 defeated Private Party, Butcher, Blade and Pride and Powerful, which is not what I was expecting, to be honest with you. And then Ashley Rain defeated Nova, Havoc, Conti, Ford and Hogan. Nova got an awful for a old school face. Rain got great for alluring. Conti got adequate for old school face, and Wonder Hogan got awful for Rebel. Okay, people particularly didn't want to see Amber Nova. All right, but fair play. It's a pre-show. It's what the pre-show's for. All right, so it's kicked off the actual show. Death Triangle defeats the Best Friends with a Black Arrow. Pack above everyone else, so yeah. Yep. Angle just got everything going, got a certain 81. Matt Hardy struggled because other people were following the script. That's surprising. Everyone else did well. I'm happy with that. MJF defeated Jungle Boy with the Heat Seeker driver. Then the Aces debuted, which included Ethan Carter III, Sean Spears, Mike Bennett, Wardlow, and obviously Tully's there as well. Tully helped Spears during this. MJF benefited from the hot catchphrase. Spears did a masterful job of improvising. EC3 clearly liked the idea of having the ability to go off script. EC3 got a cocky, got initial rating very good, and Mike Bennett an arrogant heel, very good. So for that makes up for the ones we got so badly with the lasses before. Reba debuted, got adequate for Rebel. Still at 50 though, just for a couple of minutes. That's fair enough. Sheeta debuted, defeated Mary Logan. 55. I'll take that. Mary Logan got a paw for. So apparently, I can't give women gimmicks. That's what it is. And then Tessa debuted and got a great for Undeniable after attacking Sheeta. And what that's going to do, that's going to be our match at the pay-per-view. I'm going to do the pre-booking now, so pre-book that match for the pay-per-view, and it will be well known Tessa, and then recognisable as Sheeta. A 15-minute match. Alright, yeah, we've got to put a tight one on there. Yep. So we'll do that and pre-book it. I'm deciding how I'm going to actually do that. Modify that because I put the title name in the front. Women's World. I swear I can't type, people. I swear I can't. Alright, so that'll be that, yeah. The 4 title matches are sorted for the pay-per-view. Everything else is just going to be, you know, what we want to do when we get there. Alright, so next up, decent heat. We had Brian Cage and Jeff Cobb defeat Moxley and Callahan. Brian Cage pin Callahan with the Weapon X after Taz interfered. 69, that's not bad. Adequate Sami Callihan for the Against the System. Poor for the Rest of the Machine, I doubt that. And then that, and we're gonna just, yep. Sami. So Sami's gonna be penalised for taking part in comedy bouts, so I've just got to remember that. I'm gonna handle the change now if I can. I can't. So I have to have Taz in a promo and change that next week. 62, so that was fine. Lost a little bit of heat, but I'm alright with that. Then Archer defeats Alan, Hero, and Sky with a, and then Archer defeated Sky with a blackout of 70 for that. Archer seemed off his game. Hero debuts his hero gimmick with an adequate. So I'm getting up and down on the old ratings here. And Archer, excellent chemistry with Roberts. Archer benefited from being in an amazing form. And Alan benefited from being the flavour of the month. Alan is just an unbelievable talent there. 60-year Cash looks lost out there. It's interesting that Cash keeps getting signaled out. I thought I said it was just everyone was going to be scripted or whatever. 60-year provides a storyline at least. Didn't lose any heat. Alright. And in the main event, 79 bout, that was Cody and Mr. Brody, Lane Jericho defeats Cody and Broken and Matt Hardy when Brody pins Matt Hardy with the discus lariat. Matt was the weak link. Cody and Matt also had bad chemistry, so that's fair enough. And we'll finish the show with a overall of 71, increasing popularity in 24 regions, which is awesome. Alright. So we'll just do that. Okay, just one more, guys. Listen, I don't mind some hard metal, but yeah, there was a few in the bounce there that seemed to be proper hard. So yeah, it's Pretzel Rocks has got it's what we use. Well, is the app that we're using at the moment. Allows me to play some music and keep the streams as unmuted as well. So that's why we got it there. So, but sometimes it's a bit harsh. Alright, so we'll just go up there for that. We'll look for the news. Yeah, that's fine. Dynamite picked up a 1.31. Nearly 1 million viewers. Which I'm quite happy with. That's pretty cool. Alright. So delete all there. And now Finley says, oh yeah, the day after I've done a show, yeah, I can work for you, guy. So we'll complete that one there. Honestly. Let's have a look at this. So Chris Hero responds to Big E. Both on social media, Big E stated controversial he thinks that out-of-shape wrestlers are an embarrassment to the profession. Known for his great physique, his comments provoked a withering reply from Chris Hero, who pointed out that despite the fact that he was unlikely to get any gigs as a model, he could still put on badass matches at the drop of a hat. So we're having little disses at each other. That's always fun. Alright. Nothing jumping on that one in particular. Have a look out there. WWE's hired James R. Kennedy to NXT UK. Who's a manager apparently. Works as a manager and a colour commentator. Fair play. Fair enough. NXT happened last night. Let's have a quick look at that. In the pre-show, Bronson Reed defeated Arya Davari, Candice LeRae defeated Catalina. We had a recap of Ciampa versus Gargano. Segment with Regal, Timothy Thatcher and the Singh Brothers then defeated Isaiah Swerve Scott and Birch and Lorcan, sorry. Then we had a segment with Scarlett, Rhea Ripley then defeated Kavita Devi. Segment with the Velveteen Dream. Hit it! Io Shirai defeated Santana Garrett in a ladder match. A random episode for no championship. Finn Balor then defeated Toro Rosa. Tommaso Ciampa defeated Dexter Lumis and El Hijo del Fantasma. Sorry. Johnny Gargano and Karrion Kross then defeated Pete Dunne and Joaquin Wilde. And then for the main event, Adam Cole, baby, defeated the Velveteen Dream to retain the NXT Championship with a 77. And that got a 1.1774, which... sorry, that got a 2.14, which annihilated my rating. But, you know, we do what we do in this business. So let's have a look at The Office. No morale, problems. Ellering is obviously injured at the moment, but we've got Quan debuting the gimmick, Anderson and Gallows, and then the 2 road agents, which I've apparently got to give a gimmick to as well. Alright, alright, okay. Let's see what the week brings us as we go forward. Oh. Alright, so this is just processing along. Oh, there we go. Just as I was about to talk. And yeah, it's just Pepper Parks, even not Potts. Alright, let's have a quick look at this. No. Nothing really seems to be yeah, that's clever. Alright, nothing seems to be jumping out that I need to deal with, or even go, ooh, that's a good idea. Yeah, I think that's no problem for me. Let's have another skip along to the next year. See what the Friday brings us, or even the Saturday. Yeah, the Saturday. So. Nelly Leonard. He said he's worked for a lot of companies, but honestly I don't know. No. So we got a SmackDown look to it, as well as NXT UK. Quickly have a look at this house show for myself. Not bad. Alright. So there's a couple of new teams apparently there in NXT UK. We'll have a look at in a moment as well. SmackDown's the first one though, so we'll have a look at SmackDown, or the old Smacky Day. So Jinder Mahal defeated Jackson Riker. Interview with Stephanie McMahon. Backstage segment with Big E. Otis Black and Hardy did an interview backstage. And then the Usos defeated Benjamin and Moss. Backstage segment with Samoa Joe and Kofi Kingston later on. Mustafa Ali defeated Murphy in a cage match for a random episode of SmackDown. Rollins defeated Dorado. Then Otis Black and Hardy defeated Nakamura, Garza and Theory. I like that team. That's a nice team. And then Bryan defeated Ziggles, the old Zigman. So that's not... that's actually a better run than they put on fucking now. Well, that's SmackDown even. And then have a look at NXT UK. The pre-show, Connors and T-Bone defeated Jordan Williams. And Ligero defeated Ashton Smith. Then in the kick off the main show. That's a nice team. I like that team. That's a nice. Alright. An interview with Jordan Devlin and Walter. Then a backstage segment of Ilya Dragunov. Tony Storm and Candy Floss then defeated Amale and Nina Samuels. Confrontation between Eddie Dennis and Imperium with Mark Andrews and the grizzled young veterans. Piper Nevin defeated IOV Valkyrie. Eddie Dennis and Imperium defeated Mark Andrews and the grizzled young veterans. And Finn Balor and Ilya Dragunov defeated Jordan Devlin and Volta. That, again, is a hell of a show. Man, I mean, it's in Wolves, but you know, you can't let them off, you know, be too harsh on them. Let's have a look at this. A new tag team storyline over in the Ring of Honor. Jay Lethal and Jonathan Gresham taking on the Briscoes. Doesn't seem like they're trying too hard there. A new team in NXT UK of Tony Storm and Candy Floss, who will be known as Collateral Damage. And we've also got Connors and T-Bone, who will just be known as the Hate Empire. That's, I mean, Connors has the Joseph Connors experience, and Tyson T-Bone, I believe, his gimmick is he's a fighting gypsy. So yeah, okay, you do you guys. Nothing, yeah. Oh, so let's see what we got going on, if you will. A lot of contracts getting processed there. AI predator hirings. I don't like that sound. That sounds bad. Alright. New Japan have a new team. Let's have a look at this and see how badly I'm destroying the names. The International Express, which is Takumi Shinoku and Duki. Or Doiki? See, I told you I'd do it. Told you I'd do it, guys. Hub got injured. Just reset. That's a Ruta joke. I know, I'll see myself out. Alright, Rosemary is going to be a storyline with Rhino? What? For the next 6 to 9 months, apparently. What? That can't be right. It's no, it is, and Tessa and Moose. With Callahan and Elgin. I mean, the fuck? Like, wow, that's just okay. A new team in progress is Connor Mills and Malik. They'll just be known as Connor Mills and Malik. The Court of Chaos and Zero, which apparently is a new stable, which is Suji Takira Shugawa? Listen, I'm sorry guys, but I can only do so much. I'm not even going to do the next one. And Hartley Jackson. Yep, new team. No. A few releases over in IWS. Mid-South. IWA Mid-South, sorry. So it says the company wants to slim down its roster. Gregory Irons also for that reason. Trick Davis. Alright, so the same reasons there as well. So Nate Webb. The Kingdom was formed in AIW. I'm pretty sure that's already a group though. With Mance Warner, Cheech, and Colin Delaney. We mentioned Colin Delaney in the last stream, of course. And Phantasmo has got a new storyline over in Fight Club Pro against James Drake. And we've also got the Ojo Mo versus Eddie Kingston. Obviously, props, shout out to Eddie Kingston for his new deal over in AEW, which is awesome. Zach Gibson and I think that's going to be Session Moff Martina, And it is, yeah, the Gibson and Martina. That's apparently all companies are doing fucked up storylines. Alright, let's have a look. Nothing really we have to look at, so we'll skip ahead to the beginning of the week. Monday. I know B-Boy, but I know him from Pro Wrestling Guerrilla and a little bit of Combat Zone, I think. But yeah, I don't think I've ever seen him like work a lot these days, to be fair. But the same could have been said for Dan Moff, to be fair, who just recently turned up in Ring of Honor again. Alright, so we got an ROH rejection straight away here. What was that? Yeah, I don't do music like this. I apologize. Yeah, we'll go with that one. Miracle Sam was good last time, guys, so we'll go with that. Alright. Looks like Doug Williams will be set to leave Ring of Honor after not being offered a contract extension. I am tempted, but I've got nothing for him, so I don't want to bring him in just for that reason. Alright. The growth of Dragon Gate is now a medium-sized company. Alright. Katarina Williams looking to re-sign, set to be offered a brand new contract with Ring of Honor. Explosion now have are now on My Combat channel, which sounds like a made-up one for this game. Drake Maverick looks as if he's going to set the stay with WWE. I have nothing for him. I'm not getting into a bidding war for it. Kellyanne, yep, looks as if she's staying, as is Nicole Savoy, or Savvy. Brad Yale looks as if he is re-signing as well as Lindsay Snow. I do not know a Lindsay Snow. Yes, okay. Evan Monroe. Alright. Now I know her. I do not know her as Miranda, do I? Oh, I do. I just know the face from the Mae Young Classic. That's what it was. Fair enough. And Gia Scott. So that's, yeah, and Deonna Purrazzo. Alright. Let's go to Tuesday, see what let's see what happened on Monday Night Raw. I'm sorry, I'm just enjoying the music at the moment. Some booking plans there for WWE, and it looks as if they've ended the Church of Rollins, as I call it, but we've got some mail here. House show, that's fair enough. So New Japan's got new booking deals. Let's have a look at Raw and then we'll have a look to see what happened on the side there. So pre-show was Bliss defeating Evans. We start off the show with an interview between Mysterio and AJ. Shorty G defeats Bo Dallas. Then an interview with Randy Orton, an interview with Charlotte Flair. Humberto Carrillo defeats Donovan Dijakovic. Robert Roode defeated Mojo Rawley. Then a backstage interview with King Corbin and then with Mr. McMahon. Flair then defeated Tamina. Backstage segment with Big Show, interview with Undertaker. The Fiend then defeats Grand Metalik. Backstage segment with Drew McIntyre. Then Corbin, McIntyre, and Rowan defeated Elias and the Viking Raiders. So Bobby Roode defeated Kevin Owens, and Sami Zayn and Andrade defeated Rey Mysterio and AJ Styles. That's a fucking great show. It really is. Alright, sources within WWE have indicated that plans are being hatched to put a major push behind Becky Lynch and turn her into the figurehead of the company, even though she's out on medical being pregnant. She is considered to have all the qualities necessary to be the focal point of the company, and the hope is that she will drive the business to a new high. Alright, we've got the Disciples of Rollins, as I mentioned, has ended, and then we looked at Raw already. So then we got Progress, they've ended their stable as well. Crucible lost a member. So a few changes over in Chikara. Nothing much to go with that one. And then we've got... Sorry, someone stuck my throat there. And then we have a few things. Not really anything there, so we will go to the Wednesday. And I'll tell you what we'll do then as well. Instead of booking Dynamite and Dark, we'll call it a night there. Purely just because I'm getting a couple errors coming up on my system, so I don't want to push it too much. Just had a bit of a problem last week, that's why I wasn't on stream. So we'll call it there, and you know, we'll come back to it hopefully Thursday night, as long as nothing goes wrong again. We'll book Dark and Dynamite then for week 3, and then I believe I have set the pay-per-view. We'll have a quick look at that before I look there. At week 4, so we might do 2 lots of TV, and then we'll leave it for the pay-per-view on Thursday, and we'll do the pay-per-view next Monday. So yeah, but let's have a quick look at this before we go. So yeah, Dark Air got the same rating, which is great. Tajiri is retiring from in-ring action. So is the Navajo Warrior. We got engagement with Yu and Shigeru Eri. I'm not sure who Brandywine is. Over in Marvelous Women's Wrestling, with the sorority has been formed. Daria Black is back in progress. And the extensions from Ring of Honor, as we said before, they've actually took place. So that's what's going to be what's happened now. So we're going to call that a night, as I said. Next time we'll book 2 weeks slot of TV, and we'll go through it then. But yeah, like I said, you want to keep notifications. We're going to keep notifications, everything else for myself. Hit the follow button if you haven't already. Or follow me at Geek Streams on Twitter, which is GW3KSTREAMS, which is always the best place to find me on there. Obviously, if you've missed any of the episodes previously on my YouTube, just search Geek King in YouTube and it should come up. That's GW3KKING. And even if you type in TW with that as well, it should help you nicely. Alright. Other than that though, guys, it's been a pleasure. And sorry, one more. Yep. And ta-ra.